Good morning, buenos dias from Palenque, Mexico, and in today's video I'll be taking you with me as I explore the incredible ancient Mayan ruins of Palenque. Yesterday was quite the big travel day for us as we woke up super early and took a colectivo, which is a shared taxi, at 4 a.m. from San Cristobal de las Casas all the way here to Palenque. Before I take you to the ruins, which trust me, they are worth it because I went yesterday, I am going to show you guys around the beautiful area that I am staying at because it's incredible. All right, so right out of our little home there, you're already greeted with greenery. Wow, so cool. So just a couple steps outside of our little cottage type thing, you have a ton of different fruit growing. So there's just a ton of local produce, and you can see here these are actually limes. Got some lime trees, so pretty neat just to be immersed in the nature. And then there's one path here that you'll take for about 10 or so minutes to get to the main reception area. So I'll show you guys that now. So towards the end of the path here, you'll get to this little bridge right there, and you're just surrounded by nature, if you can hear the crickets and all the other insects and greenery. And at night, you can even hear some howler monkeys, which sound like dinosaurs, but it's really cool. So on the property, you also have a little creek that runs through, and there's some little tadpoles and all types of little critters in the creek, but just nice to relax and really feel like you're secluded in nature. So you also have a little pool area here, which is just nestled amongst tons of different trees, so really cool. And then some hammocks in the background, and then just a bunch more little cabanas. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the little tour of the accommodation I'm staying at, and if you decide to stay in Palenque for a couple extra nights or even just one extra night because it's such a long trip, you can find a lot of really cool accommodation in the jungle just like I did. So now I'm going to go explore the ancient Mayan ruins of Palenque. Let's go! Gracias. So when you first walk into Palenque, you'll be greeted with this temple right behind me, which is called Templo de las Inscripciones, or Temple of Inscriptions. And this temple dates back to 7th century AD, when Palenque was at the height of its power. And this is actually the biggest and most impressive temple in all of Palenque, so you really walk in with a bang. And many believe that the Temple of Inscriptions was built to hold tombs of very important Mayan people and has tons of inscriptions along the inside. So we're just going to walk around and enjoy its beauty. The ruins of Palenque are thought to be one of the most important archaeological sites of all of Mesoamerica, with close ties to the Mayan ruins of Chichen Itza in Yucatan, Mexico, as well as the Mayan ruins of Tikal in Guatemala. And many of these ruins actually date back to 100 BC, so long ago. But it wasn't until the 16th century when Spanish conquistadors rediscovered the ruins of Palenque. Incredible, so cool. So another incredibly fascinating thing about Palenque is that many believe Palenque actually had the first pressurized water system in all of the Americas. The people of Palenque used a nearby river not only to help trade goods, but to develop an advanced canal system to bring water to the entire city of Palenque. And what we see today is only 10% of what the city actually was back in the day. So just think about how incredible and massive and amazing this water system must have been to bring water to the whole city, especially when you have such high hills and pyramids and all kinds of different places. That's incredible. It's mind-blowing. The pyramids are never ending. And again, literally no one here. So right behind me, you can see another really important temple here in the ruins of Palenque. And although it seems like there's just a lot of jungle behind it, many believe that there's actually a bunch of unexcavated pyramids and ruins still here, right behind, buried in those trees. So remember earlier when I said just about 10% of the ruins have actually been excavated? Yeah, the jungle really took over before those Spanish conquistadors came in the 16th century and rediscovered Palenque. It is pretty incredible. So not only does Palenque have all of these incredible pyramids that have already been excavated, but there's also a forest right next to this area that has tons of unexcavated pyramids and tons of wildlife, including monkeys. And yesterday we took a tour with a Spanish-speaking guide to walk us through the forest and tell us all about the forest and some of the history of Palenque. So I'm going to show you guys that right now.
Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone.
So now that we have properly explored both the pyramids and the forest of Palenque, I'm going to head in a colectivo to go back to my accommodation, and I will catch up with you guys in just a minute. Alright, so after a couple hours of just relaxing and taking a break from this insane heat, we are going to head into the town of Palenque and get some dinner and a couple groceries, snacks type of thing. So we're going to go there now and take a colectivo. Alright, so I just got dropped off by the colectivo here in the center of Palenque. It costs 20 pesos, which is about $1. And that's pretty much the price for foreigners to get any colectivo in and around Palenque. So I'm just going to walk around a little bit, explore, and see if we can find something to eat. So right behind the park is this nice little walking street with a couple of restaurants and cafes lined along the side, and just a bunch of nice greenery. Really nice. And then just another couple minutes away is the main church in town, and there's a little kids performance outside, which is pretty funny. Alright, so we just finished up dinner. I had fajitas and a fresh pineapple juice. Together they cost about 80 pesos, which is about $4 US. So I'm going to finish walking around the town a little bit, maybe pick up some snacks, and then head back to our jungle accommodation. Alright, so we are back at our accommodation now, so I'm going to end the vlog here for today, but I hope you guys enjoyed exploring the incredible Mayan ruins of Palenque with me. If you did, of course, make sure to hit that like button. It really means a lot. And of course, subscribe for weekly travel vlogs. I will catch you guys next week. Hasta luego.